profit muscle.
When you look at gays in the entertainment business,
yeah, they're around.
They're around.
And
would you really be surprised that there would already be an established gay rapper who's in the closet? Considering how many gay people there are in entertainment.
Oh no, I think that there are several rappers that are in the closet and gay. And see, those are the type of gay people the only type of gay people I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with gay people. Gay people are, Beyonce should have said, "Who run the world? Gays." Because they everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so speaking, man. Do you. It's a free country. Be gay. You can, do that. Game don't have a problem with gay people. Game has a problem with people that are pretending not to be gay, but that are gay. Because the number one issue with that is that you can be fooling somebody and you can give them AIDS and they can die. Right. And so that in the closet is real scary, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get into the seriousness of it, and it's just not fair to, other people. And then that spreads because that girl that you might be fooling might leave you and go find another dude who ain't gay, give him the disease, and he go cheats on her, and so it's it's an ongoing thing, man. So it ain't cool to be in a closet. So if you gay, just say you gay, man. Be gay and be proud, man.
I asked Mano if he would ever do a song with a gay rapper, and he said he's pretty sure that he has.
That's crazy.
Do you think that you've done songs with gay rappers, and who are not obviously in the closet?
Possibly.
Yeah?
Oh, well, you said who not in the closet?
Who is in the closet?
Possibly, man.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So you think that you've worked with a gay rapper?
Yeah, man. And gay, not being just full out gay, but hiding and trying to pretend like he, loves girls and live the rap lifestyle, but really, he's a man fan.
He's a man fan.
Yeah. Like Diddy. There's a lot of man fans out there in hip hop.
I got you. I got you.
There's a rumor that you was trying to sign with Bad Boy at one point.
I started kicking it with Diddy, right? I ran around with Diddy for 2 years, damn near. And this Diddy, we never went to the studio one time, but he was like, "Yo, I fuck with your demo." Bad boy. Hey, Playboy, hey, here go a watch, Playboy, here go a chain, Playboy. I'm like, yo, we ever gonna rap? Like, nah.
Y'all was doing it for 2 years.
Yo, but the jet leaves at 5. We going to Miami, Playboy. We going to, we going to New York. We in ATL this weekend, Playboy, pop out. And I was going everywhere with Diddy. And then one day, me and Diddy was smoking. He was like, you know what? Like he was really about to just give me some major game, right? He like, you know what I've been thinking? You belong with Dr. Dre. I'm like, no, you don't say. But I don't know how to get
after the JT, the Bigger Figure deal?
This after that. After that. Okay. There was no deal. That was just
okay.
Like
niggas in the streets out the trunk with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But so Diddy told me that, and before I went to go fuck with Diddy, I went to go fuck with Suge. Wow. And so I went in there fucking with Suge, and Suge had, at this time, if you remember, he had Eastwood, Crooked Eye, Corrupt, right. And Left Eye, and I felt like, I was young, and I had my whole hood with me, my city was behind me, like, I want Death Row. Right. Why wouldn't you want to be signed to Death Row? It's Pac, it's Snoop, it's Dre, it's Suge. And plus I didn't give a at that time about nothing. I wanted to do the music, but I was still heavy in the streets. And so I went in there with Suge. Again, in the studio, Eastwood got the rap and Crooked Eye got the rap, and then my nigga. But I was like, literally, like, I kill these. Right. Like, just let me get on the mic. Right. No, I went from Diddy to Suge. Don't want me to rap. Right. Irv Gotti want to edit videos. He got I'm a whole assassin behind me.
Right.
So I sat in there, rap, and I never got on shit. So I was like, I'm gonna go see. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see Dr. Dre.
Right.
So
but everybody can't just say that.
Everybody can't just say it.
Because it wasn't like just that easy. Like, let me just go see Dre. And
but I said it, and I still didn't do it. Why? Because you can't find this. Right. But it sounded good. When it's coming on my mouth. Right. But I didn't know how I was gonna do that. So anyway, I just went back to the hood, and just trapping with my niggas, and we was in there pressing up the demos. We go to CVS, which is Dwayne Reed out here, I'm guessing.
We got CVS out here.
They used to have the CD cases, right? Like 100 stack, and they had this blank CDs. We went to Fry's and we got the CD burner, and we just burned the demo, right? Just burn that. And everybody that came to the spot for some crack or a little half or whatever or some weed, like we would just give them the demo. And so after 6 months, the demo was around Compton in every car. You know what I'm saying? Like every car that passed was like, I would just hear that shit, like nigga game. Mr. Tinted Windows with your brain. Since a young and up and coming, all I did was cop cane. Ain't trying to change the game, I still cop cane. I ain't moved out the hood, still stay where the cops came. So it was like, that was the first joint on my demo. So that shit was just in every motherfucking car. And one day, this named Mike Lynn, right? This was Dre's right-hand man at the time. He pulled up on my block and he rolled down the window, niggas in a hard ass black
Cedar
Benz.
block?
He put a Cedar block,
Cedar block,
yeah.
okay.
It's Brazil and Wilmington, but it's like, that's our hood, is Cedar block.
Okay.
And yeah, so he pulled up in a murdered out Benz. He rolled a window down, and you know, like it's a cul-de-sac. It's one, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 houses on the street only, and it's the end of the corner. So if you come in,
that's it.
You don't get out unless we say you get out.
Yeah, we call that a dead end.
Yeah,
we call it a dead end too.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So he came on the block. Of course, he can't get out now. And my niggas, once you enter the block, niggas close the block at the front. Cause I got 2 niggas on this side of the street by the corner store, and I got niggas right here on the gate. Everybody is, you know, holding. So once you enter the block, niggas close it in. Then one nigga come, you know, out the gate and want to see what the business is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't turning away no business, and we ain't going for no bullshit. So he rolled down the window. My nigga draw the gun on. Who you here for, blood? And he like, yeah, Dr. Dre told me to come get game. So my nigga didn't even tell me, bro. He just was like, out of here, no Dr. Dre coming, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So old boy leave, and then you know, a few like maybe like a month or 2 later, he came back, same guy. I never even knew he came the first time. Second time niggas come in, like Dr. This nigga out there in the Benz saying Dr. Dre. He told them that Dr. Dre sent him back, and Dr. Dre said, look, bring the game to the studio, and I don't care what you got to do. Bring the guy. I want the game to come to the studio. So yeah. So this nigga came back, and my nigga came in the house. He like, yo, this goofy nigga came a month ago talking about Dr. Dre. He here again. So he told me like, yo, he said Dr. Dre wants you in the studio.
And you like, what?
Like, nigga, what? Nigga, you told him.
Your word.
So I
pulled out a gun on him?
Yeah, at this point, yeah, they ain't pulled out a gun on him, but that was what it was. That was how we structured our block. That's how it's alive today, because we wasn't having it. So I talked to my brother, who was like the Oracle at that time. Like, if anybody know this word, if you don't know it, Google Oracle, and you'll see that this nigga is at the top of the food chain. Niggas go to him to ask everything before you do it, because the nigga's smart, right? So I asked my brother, what you think? He like, we go down there. So, you know, we got in the whips, and we went down to, and I just finished whipping the, I'm like, my t-shirt was crack stains. You could ask Dre, ask any of them niggas. I came in looking like off the block. And so we pulled up there, and I walked in, this nigga Dre was playing my demo.
As you walking in?
For a room full of bitches. I only seen these type of bitches in Jay-Z videos. So in Compton, we don't really, you know what I'm saying? And not to on nobody, but we don't got them kind, you know what I'm saying? So I walk in the studio, they playing, you know, the game, Mr. Same shit. And then he like, you game? And I'm like, I'm trying like not to be like hella fanned out. But I'm like, poke my chest, He like, welcome to Aftermath. I'm like, that's how I go? I'm looking around the room, and the bitches is feeling me, they looking at it. I'm talking about I got on some 8X khakis. Like Iverson at the All-Star game. And I, you know, like I said, crack stains on the shirt. I was in the kitchen all day. So he said, welcome to Aftermath. I'm looking around the room, and they just playing my music and shit. And then after that, we went straight into with the In the Club record for 50. 50 was about to start recording it. It was Rakim tried to record it first.
I heard that.
Rakim tried to record it first. Rakim was like, it's cookie cutter. He wasn't fucking with it, if my memory serves me correct. And then it was a D12 song, and Eminem passed on it for D12 too.
This is the same day you walked in, though. This is another day.
Bro, it happened, so everything was like that. Like,
that's crazy.
Snoop was in one room. Snoop was in the kitchen with Warren G. Them niggas was rolling up, and Nate Dogg. Busta Rhymes was in the kitchen sitting with a pen and a pad, just around. And I end up freestyling for Busta, because I want to certify myself with that nigga. Like that, and me and Busta been like that ever since that night. But yeah, man, I went in there, and we, you know, like niggas was really like getting shit in, and it was, you know, what's up, blood, what's up, cuz, like all that was happening in that, and you know, within that time frame, it was like a week, and I was like, this nigga 50 hard as you know what I'm saying?
This is the first time meeting him actually in the studio with Dre and he's making In the Club.
Yeah, he's making In the Club, but I knew when I heard In the Club, prior to hearing the In the Club beat, there was one other beat that was the only beat. These are the only two beats that I've been jealous of, like really jealous of in my life. It's two beats, and I tell niggas all the time. This is the first time I heard In the Club. I was like, I need that, and I was trying to think like, should I just kill all these niggas and take this beat? Because like before the world here, because this is crazy. As soon as 50 was like, go shorty, it's your birthday. I was like, nigga, this shit, bye. This is going to the moon right here. And I had already heard Wingston shit, but that was mixtape. It was dope. It was street. But like I knew this In the Club shit was about to send this to the moon.
It was different.
And I was jealous of shit of that because I really was my first day, first week, and I really wanted that record. The other record that changed, that really made me want to be who I am is the first time I heard Grinding. I was in a U-Haul.
Yeah, me too.
I was in a U-Haul.
Yeah, I was jealous of that beat too.
Came on the radio.
Well, at least you got on the remix.
This shit came on the radio,
Nigga, that
bro.
was my record.
That shit was.
That's true.
And it was like from ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard. I sell it whipped, unwhipped. It's off the hard. Call me neighborhood pusher, cause I move bass like that, Jack. On or off the track, I'm heavy, cut like that pocket.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I really gotta get my beat like that. So fast forward, nigga, Dre walked to a meeting in the studio and I was going through his beats and shit. Like without him knowing, I just did I just did what I want. I did what the I want on Aftermath. I'm going through some beats and this nigga put up How We Do. And Dre came back in, it was playing, he was like, nah, we ain't on this. I did this like 10 years ago. I was like, this hard as and I was like, look what I got. Like, let me show you what I got. And I was like, Fresh Light, Impala, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah, record it. So I went in there and freestyled that shit. I didn't write shit, I didn't do shit. All that was freestyle. Then it was so hard, 50 came in and was like, I'm getting on this shit. 50 got on it, and then at that moment I was like, all right, it's official. Like I'm about to be one of them niggas. This shit sound too good. It sound like it's in the club vein. So after that, yeah, I knew it was on, man. But that's my little Aftermath story.
So if you had like one person to say, if it was 50, Jimmy Iovine or Dr. Dre, who you think was more hands-on with making the game? Who the game is?
It was 50.
50?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing.
That's a man answer.
Yeah, but and it's a backhanded compliment because it's like 50, when we was at it, he was saying like he wrote like my album, like I really couldn't do this shit by my own, and that's what really started causing tension. And one thing about 50, and 50 will watch this shit and he'll feel away and he might come on Drink Champs and he might say what he want to say. He'll come back. You know what I'm saying? And he might say what he want to say. But one thing about, me and 50 is I always respected that nigga Pan and his melodies and everything that he do, and the nigga was a force of nature. But I just want that nigga to know, like, we equal. We equal.
You know, that was the first time, like, me hearing y'all together, it was like hearing NWA and Wu-Tang have a baby.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all niggas ain't catch on to what I'm saying.
Hey, that shit went over my head. I caught it out here though.
It was like two of the best from two coasts came together and made one sound. Like y'all records don't sound like an East Coast record, and y'all records don't sound like a West Coast record. Y'all sound like y'all made up y'all a theatrical coast.
I could tell.
A galactical coast. Just roll with it. It's not a word.
Nah, it's a galactical coast.
A galactical coast. Y'all made up some other shit. Yeah. Like every one of y'all, because I'm listening to it because I'm like, yo, we got game coming, and every time I hear you and 50 together, it's a magical sound. Y'all f that up, man.
Yeah, no. I'm not even gonna blame him for it, right? You got James Cruz is within my. I can see James Cruz. James Cruz can see me.
Okay, cool.
I f***ed it up, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna tell you why. I f***ed it up because before I was a hip hop artist, before I was of anything in rap, I took the game too serious, and I thought it was real. I thought it was real. When Tupac and Biggie got killed over beef, I knew hip hop was real. I was like, this shit is real.
May they rest. I'm glad 50 and the game made peace. Life is too short. We need to help each other.
Have a great fight for Prophet Muscle.
I created that word kinga, which means we all people are descendant of righteous kings.
I see what kind of good person you were. Boom, that was it.
The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist on concrete.
Roger. Tell these
Kingas.
subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, they got you. Oh, you got your mom, bro.